All right, guys. Well, I got a pretty big load of scrap. This is all stuff I've just found on the side of the road. I just found this, and we're going to take it to the scrap yard. I've got a pretty sizable load. This is a little bit bigger than what I typically haul. So, I'm just getting my keys out. I actually had to use my ratchet strap this time because I had enough in here to where I felt like I needed the ratchet strap. Just getting my seatbelt buckled. Oh, well, sometimes my starter does that. I'm gonna haul this to Modern Metals. I gotta get there quick because the yard closes at 3, so I also gotta be very careful when hauling all this, but I probably got a good 500-600 pounds in here. I might just go to EMR, but they're only paying $140 a ton, so I want to get as much out of this as I can. So yeah, we're gonna go to Modern Metals if it's open, which it should be open. It's not that far away. And all this stuff is strapped down very securely. Found so much stuff just driving around. I got some stainless steel with me I'm gonna sell too. Just a stainless steel pan. It's probably not gonna make me that much though, but I'm still gonna sell it. Let's just wait for alright, he's letting me go across, so alright, so I don't know how much I'm gonna make this time. I mean, I'm probably gonna make, those dryers are usually, I got a real heavy dryer that was old. One of them is really old and it's really heavy, probably 150, 200 pounds. But it was really heavy. It felt like as heavy as the freaking water heaters I take, where they're like 200 pounds. So it was heavy. So that's probably $20, just that. And then the others are probably $10, $15 as well. So that's probably $50, $60. There's another scrapper right there who scraps too. I need to get a trailer. That's the whole thing. I need to get a trailer. I think I could haul more that way, and I could pile stuff up a lot easier and probably make a few $100 per load rather than just 50 or 60. Either way, it adds up pretty quick. Like if you do this once a week and you have decent pay, and it adds up pretty quick. I mean, even if you only make $30 a week, you do this several times a week, you can make quite a bit from it, especially if the scrap yard's paying good, which right now it's like $175 a ton, which is not bad. I mean, I remember a few months ago when the market was really high, it was like $250 a ton for light iron, and it was crazy. I was making a ton, and it went down a little bit, but it's staying pretty steady at about 175 a ton. That's about what it's been at pretty much since for a few months. It's been like 190 to 175 a ton, which is not bad. Just waiting for this light to turn green. I actually have a ratchet strap in the back of my truck that I don't even use that much, and I actually had to use it this time for this because this load was pretty big. Yeah, honestly though, I want to get a dump trailer. I mean, anytime I got light sheet iron like that, that's just in thin sheets, I mean, and it's like roofing material, I always get something that will hold it up. Turn my hazards on. Just I'm gonna check that load just to make sure it's stable real quick. Just gonna stop right here, like, just to check everything out. Just make sure everything's okay. All right, the load was pretty secure, but I just decided to strap it down a little bit better just for good measure. So we're gonna get back on the road. I just wanted to strap it down a little bit better for good measure. I mean, it was probably fine either way, but I still didn't feel comfortable with it like that, so about to get on the bridge. Only annoying thing about having all this junk in the back is that you can't really see out of this mirror that well, but I have pretty big tow mirrors and blind spot mirrors, so it's not really that big of a deal. That's my least favorite type of scrap right there, is the not the light irons. It's not light iron. Light iron's fine, but those like tin panelings, they just are so thin and they pick up wind so bad. But they'll make me a little bit extra, so I'll still take them when I can. But they're annoying because you got to strap them down really well. You always got to strap them. Scrapyard's in Harvey, so it's not that far away. closes at 3 though. That's the only problem. It's 2:28, so I gotta get there quickly. But I'll probably get there in time. If not, I may just go to EMR, which is right over there. Either way, that panel, that tin panel, is in one piece. It's one long piece. It's all folded up, and it's strapped down in several different areas. So even if that's kind of blowing a little bit, it's not going anywhere. It can't get out of the truck very easily. So, but it's still annoying to transport those. We're on the road now. We're almost there. It'll be probably a few minutes. There's a auto parts yard right there. They got a bunch of old trucks, it looks like. Moon's Used Auto Parts. That's what that says. Guess he buys junk cars. That's not where we're going though. We're going to the scrapyard. For those wondering, the difference between a scrapyard and a junkyard is junkyards and scrapyards both recycle metal, but a junkyard is mainly for cars and machinery, whereas a scrapyard's just for anything metal. It's really not much of a difference though. To the street I need to turn on. That's right here. It looks like we're going to get to the scrapyard just in time because it closes at 3. Scale closes. The scale closes at 3, so down the road a little bit. I almost considered just going to EMR, but I just felt like it was more worth it to go here. I'll get paid more. They pay more per ton here. They pay about $20 more per ton here. So, yeah. Just more worth it. There's an old Toyota truck right there. That's a real old one too. Speed limit sign was upside down. Don't know how that happened. But the scrap yard's just up here a little bit. Right here. Drive on the scale. See what the weight is. It's got to be a considerable amount too. This is 7,716. Just give it a minute. Head over just to the light iron pile. That guy's working on all kinds of stuff here, cutting up stuff. It's kind of cool to watch them torch steel. Looks like they're loading up a truck with scrap. Just be very careful. Gotta be very careful around here. Got some aluminum. That's the aluminum pile. And this is all the light iron. This is the sheet iron pile, or light iron, whatever you call it. Some people call it sheet iron, some people call it light iron, but this is it. Looks like they're ripping apart that container. Well, we'll just put everything in the sheet iron pile. Well, let me undo my ratchet strap. Ratchet strap undone. Let's get that. There's all the light iron. Well, my phone fell on the ground, but I'll just move some of this stuff out of the way so that people who are passing by that. Oh, well, that's annoying. Ratchet strap. My ratchet strap in the back seat. Now I'll go sell some of the aluminum and steel, or some of the aluminum and stainless steel I have, but I'm not going to show that part because it's not really that interesting. Let's take our weight. And also the scale apparently closes at 3:30, not 3, which is kind of nice because I didn't have to get here as early as I thought I was going to have to get here. All right, not bad. $48. So it's $190 a ton for sheet metal. I didn't have much 304 stainless, so that didn't make me much, but that's the prices. Yeah, not bad.